Hi guys, welcome to the video. I'm just going to be looking at the War Machine Hero Pack for Marvel Champions and looking at the cards and then having a little discussion on how strong I think he's going to be. First off, let's get his instructions out of here and his pack. We won't need that for now. Put that just over out the way. Let's open up. Normally the picture inside is quite nice to have a little look at first. And you've got your War Machine picture there, which is really funky. And it's the same as the art on the front pretty much, but just bigger. And then any special rules are normally on here and thanks and stuff. Alliance, Hinder, Piercing Range and Team Up. These you might have heard of before. Hinder is not hugely well known. When your card with the Hinder X keyword is revealed, you place X threat on that card. Right, brilliant. So X being something I guess that will get explained when you play. So that's his card, and then here's his deck of cards, so I'll open it up and see what he's going to play like. Let's have a little look at that. So as you can see, to start with, War Machine has got 2 attack and 2 defense, which is great. So he's already quite strong to start with. I'm really surprised that he's got that. It's quite good. He's locked and loaded, and his response: after you change this form, you place 5 ammo counters on War Machine. So they're your multi-use green things. Then you've got James Road as the other side. Action: choose a War Machine card in your discard pile and shuffle it into your deck. Great for getting cards back and not getting that acceleration token when you run out of your cards. After you change this form, you discard each ammo counter from your identity. So I'm assuming you're going to have to use as many ammo counters as you can before you flip over, before you die. Then flip over, heal if needed. Then flip back, get more ammo counters. And then try and keep on top of that ammo counter as best as you can. Then you've got Iron Man as an ally straight away, which is, you know, quite obviously going to happen. When he enters play, you search your deck and discard power for tech upgrade and add it to your hand. So that's useful. Iron Man plays quite strangely in the game, where you've got to get all his upgrades, and the more upgrades you get, the more powerful he gets. So he starts off quite weak and then slowly builds up over time and becomes an absolute powerhouse. I wonder how this one's going to play for War Machine. He's got a support there, munitions bunker. If you're an alter ego, you have to exhaust munitions bunker to place 2 ammo counters on it. And then when you're in your hero action, you can exhaust munitions bunker and move each ammo counter hero to War Machine. So that's handy for building up your ammo counter stuff. The War Machine gets aerial trait with this card, the upgraded chassis. After you change the hero form, you exhaust upgraded chassis, and that gives War Machine a tough status card. Gauntlet gun, exhaust gauntlet gun, and that will generate you a wild resource War Machine event and place 1 ammo counter on War Machine. So that sounds really great, really strong. Of course, wild resources are great to get, and then the extra 1 ammo counter for him as well is going to be useful, I guess. Exhaust missile launcher and remove 1 ammo counter from War Machine. That'll deal 2 damage to an enemy, and this attack gets ranged. Again, great. You're going to be using your ammo counters for that. Exhaust shoulder cannon, that'll deal 1 damage to an enemy. You may remove 1 ammo count from War Machine to ready shoulder cannon. So again, great, you can use that and then ready it. Remove 1 ammo count from the War Machine, that'll deal 4 damage for the repulsor beam. You can get 2 of those, only 1 cost. Obviously you're spending your ammo as well. Remove 1 ammo count from War Machine, remove 3 threat from a scheme. So he's doing a bit of both. Sounds really powerful. Remove 3 ammo counts from War Machine to deal 3 damage to each enemy in play. So that's a multi-burst shot across all enemies. So useful. Here, full auto. Remove 4 ammo counts from War Machine and choose an enemy. Deal 8 to that enemy, and you get overkill. So of course you can kill a minion maybe and then hit the main bad guy, or kill a couple of minions if they've got like 8 damage between them. That's really, really good. In your leadership deck, you start with Black Panther as an ally. Black Panther is obviously one of the coolest characters in Marvel, and always nice to see. Play an event attached to Black Panther as if it was in your hand. After Black Panther enters, you choose a blue leadership card from your discard pile and attach it to him face down. So brilliant. Captain Marvel, very strong again. After Captain Marvel enters play, discard the 4 top cards of your deck. If you discard a printed lightning symbol, the electric symbol, resource, then you deal 3 damage to an enemy. Discard more than 1, then you also stun the enemy. Again, that sounds really great. Falcon, another useful card. After Falcon enters play, look at the top 3 cards of your encounter deck. Reach, Treachery, looked at this way, remove 1 threat from the scheme. And you've got Goliath as well. Goliath gets +4 attack until the end of the phase. At the end of the phase, discard him. So obviously it costs 4 to play, but you could get an attack of 5 out of him. And if you've got anything that can make him restand, you could potentially get 10 out of him before the phase is over. Command team, exhaust that to get 1 command counter from it, and ready an ally. You get 3 of those. You get to ready allies, which is nice, 3 times. Choose an ally in your hand that shares a trait with your identity, put that ally into play. If that ally is still in play at the end of the phase, you get to discard it. So it won't cost you anything to play it, but you can use them once and then discard them if you don't think you're going to get the cost for them, like a 4 cost one maybe. Save the day, discard an ally you control, remove a threat from the scheme equal to that ally's printed cost. Get 3 of those, nice. Go down swinging, discard an ally you control, deal damage to an enemy equal to that ally's printed cost, again 3 of those. Make the call, pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile, and you can put that ally into play under your control. So you can pick up other allies. And you've got innovation. After you spend this card, you heal 1 damage from an ally you control, but you can only do that to 1 time. Then you've got any basics, you've got Mockingbird as an ally, who's great. And after she enters, she stuns someone. That can be really useful in saving you from getting damage. The Queen Carrier, play on if you've got an Avenger, which we have here. Exhaust the Queen Carrier and generate a wild resource. Again, great if you can get that out early. 2 against the world, you get to team up now with this card with Iron Man, as long as you've got them both on the table. And you can search your deck for a tech upgrade and put it into play, then you shuffle your deck, and then you ready Iron Man and War Machine. That could be brilliant. Then you've got your basic double resources, and you're onto your obligation for War Machine. If you exhaust James Rhodes, you'll remove this from the game, or you remove all ammo counters from your identity. If 2 or fewer ammo counters are removed this way, this card gains Surge, then it gets discarded, so you'll get another threat. That sounds quite brutal. His nemesis is the Living Laser, who I do not know a lot about, but looks quite cool. Seems to have 4 health and can be quite annoying. Got a threat and 3 laser strikes, and then that's the end of the main deck. So you also get some extra aggression cards. You get 3 cards of As One. Exhaust an Avenger character and a Guardian character, deal X damage to an enemy, where X is the combined attack of both of these characters, and you get Overkill. That seems really good. Vigilante Training. You get to exhaust this card and remove a training counter from it, and you're going to get 2 of those. And then you choose a Justice or Yellow card in your discard pile and shuffle it into your deck. That could be good if you're looking for stuff, or you've used something you want to try and get again. Hero Interrupt. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage from an attack, exhaust an Avenger character and a Guardian character and prevent all of that damage. And then you deal that much damage to the attacking enemy. So that seems quite good. Very good, but expensive. 4 cost, but maybe really good. Then you get some upgraded sidearm stuff. Attached to an ally and get +1 attack. Its attack gains ranged as well. So the ranged is fairly new in Marvel Champions and is quite useful sometimes. And you can attach to only 1 ally. Only 1 person can have it. Or only 1 hero can have 1 of these. And then last one, the 2 against the world card that's in your main deck. You get another 1 of those. So that's a team up card that you can put in your Iron Man deck if you want to. And get extra stuff when you can get Iron Man and War Machine on the table. So overall, War Machine looks like he does a lot of damage. Looks like you need to keep track of his bullets and his ammunition counter things. I personally think from looking through his deck, he's going to be really strong. Him and Valkyrie, who are both 2 of the newest ones I've added to my collection, both seem like they can do threat and they can do attack and deal with a lot of different things. So I'm really looking forward to playing this one. If you've played him and you know what he's like, give me a message in the comments and let me know how he plays. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.